a great find in the second round back in 2011. Got a big contract now. And, Kenny, we go to you. Do you feel he's lived up and is living up to those expectations?
Well, he surpassed his expectations as a second-round pick, beginning a huge contract. He was a vital member of the Rockets.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. On the floor for Dallas, Chandler Parsons out there with Powell. Then there's Darren Williams. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Here's Mejri. That one rolling around and runs out. Miami leading by 6. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Miami with the ball, following the miss by Chandler Parsons from deep. Inside, here's Wade. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Parsons, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Clutch. And the Heat, another 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Heat. Second, the Mavericks.
Because of the way these teams defend, Kevin, both of them can be competitive against any team in the league with that scratch-your-eyes-out defense.
A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh has checked in for Smith, and it's Dang in for Winslow. Pass to Parsons. Oh, trying for it. Stolen by Bosh. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for the Heat.
Amari Stoudemire.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Harris. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Clutch. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Clutch has got 24.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Powell. Clutch, and easy 2 points on the layup. 26 points for him.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now, here's Stevenson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Miami making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Barea checked in. Here's Clutch. He had 40 points in the win against Sacramento.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Mavericks trail by 13. Stevenson dishes to Harris. Back to Stevenson. To the left side wing. Here's Barea. cannot hit. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Harris. And that's now 7 points for Lance Stevenson. Here's Clutch. He's got 26.
Move the ball. Stick it to Russ.
He kicks to Dang. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clutch. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Well, after the good move to get down the lane, he found a whole lot of traffic and congestion in there.
Stevenson with it. He's picked up by Dang. A nice shot by Barea. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Toronto.
And they played with such tenacity on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it takes a lot of pressure off of them when they go on offense.
And I think you've got to give all the guys credit. I mean, plenty of credit to go around. You can't just highlight or pick out 1 or 2 guys that stood out, because everybody did defensively.
Here's Barea following the basket by Chris Bosh. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Barea. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Here's Clutch. The Mavericks making the shot. Off the screen. Here's Richardson. An easy layup after coming off the pitch. And the Heat lead by 12.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And we've reached.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Clutch in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Harris outside. For 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Offensive rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. It's stolen by Dang. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Clutch, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And here is Dang after Devin Harris hitting the three. And the shot is good. That's 36 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Marjanovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in field goal percentage, first in free throw percentage, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And Dallas with a change here too. Anderson, he's checked in for Devin Harris. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Snatched up. The Heat leading by 9. The feed to Whiteside. Here's Clutch. He's got 36. Whiteside a screen. Here's Clutch. Drains the three-pointer. Clutch has got 39.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Williams, here we go. Pass to Nowitzki. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Now here's Anderson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint, here's Mesri. Rebounded by Clutch. Clutch has got his third rebound tonight.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Let's go. The shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 41.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Williams kicks to Barea. The kick out to Anderson. And Williams, here we go. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Clutch. The Heat leading by 11. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. A nice shot by Winslow.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Heat. Richardson comes in for Clutch. Mavericks trail by 12. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Harris is out there with Darren Williams. The Mavericks shooting well. They're at 45%. Nowitzki a screen. On its way from Parsons for 2. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Really an extraordinary game for Clutch. He's got 41 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
All free throws good from Clutch. Mavericks trail by 12. There's the dish to Harris. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's 12 points for Devin Harris.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Clutch. Passes it to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 12.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Parsons. Misses the 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's Dang. Clock at 6. Here's Clutch. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now Williams. Dishes to Parsons. Stolen by Bosch. And it's Wade penetrating. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Really left alone that time.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
The Heat leading by 11. Goes up off the inbound. No good from Clutch.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Bosch. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Darren Williams. Parsons attacking. Rebounded by Clutch. Clutch has got 6 rebounds in the game. He dishes it to Whiteside. Here's Clutch. No good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Dallas again missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And the basket by Wade.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Mavericks trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Nowitzki outside, shoots it up. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Clutch. Power down with both hands.
Look at the handles. gets through the D, and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
On the defensive end, I want someone
Let's
to
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in their huddle. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Dallas. Miami leading by 11. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The wide open look here for Bosch. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now here's Nowitzki. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Bosch. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks trail by 14. And Williams, here we go. Here's Marjanovic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Stevenson. Bosch passes to Clutch. Back to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's the pass to Winslow. 3 on the clock. And again, it's the Heat missing. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Kings.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Heat.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Clutch. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
3 on 3. Harris kicks to Nowitzki. And Winslow pulls it down. Pass to Clutch. Right side up top. Feeds it to Winslow. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Stevenson. The baseline J. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Heat lead by 14. Nowitzki a screen. Off the pick. Off target. And so Miami takes this one by a bit.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions with stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. Yo, I can make a living.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you